Good morning, Wabash, and welcome to this week's edition of What's Happening at Wabash High School. This week, instead of my office, I'm coming to you from the Wabash High School Athletic Hall of Fame and the Wabash High School Hall of Distinction. For those who don't know, these locations are located in Coolman Gymnasium and the middle school lobby, but were created to recognize Wabash High School students who have excelled in athletics or outside of athletics and made contributions to our community, our state, our nation, and really society as a whole. If you haven't walked through and read the plaques and looked in the cabinets that are behind me, I encourage you to do so to see what kind of contributions Wabash High School students have made really to the world that we live in. Now, over the past 48 hours, Wabash High School students have achieved many successes. As we look back, Jared Brooks ended his wrestling season with a trip to the state wrestling championships in Indianapolis. Jared placed 7th in the state. But more importantly, he is our first two-time state place winner since 1928. That's 93 years since we have had an athlete go to the state wrestling tournament 2 times in a row and place. That is an amazing achievement. So congratulations to Jared on that. Also this weekend, the boys swim and dive team competed in their sectionals, breaking many personal records, and I believe even a school record was broken in there. Seth Blossom led the team with sectional championships in the 200 IM and the 100 fly. And so once again, Seth will be representing Wabash High School in the state championships in Indianapolis this upcoming weekend. Not to be left out, our bowling team won their conference on Saturday. And last week, they were ranked 1st in the state for team game and 3rd in the state for team series. Congratulations goes out to Grayson DeBoard, who made the top 10 in the state in individual game and series. Their sectionals will be next weekend at the Cannonball Lanes. So if you don't have anything to do, want to show your support, head on down to the lanes and cheer on these bowlers. And then I want to give a final shout out to Kirsten O'Neill, who this weekend earned academic all-state honors for the Indiana High School Wrestling and Coaches Association. And then girl basketball players, Mariah Wyatt and Olivia Short were named first team All-TRC, and Nikki Gunderman was named TRC Honorable Mention. So really some outstanding accomplishments by our athletes this past weekend. And if you want to say that, well, we're only recognizing student athletes or only student athletes got accolades, that's not true, because Corinne Kugler was announced on both social media and in the newspapers as being a student intern for Visit Wabash County. So good luck on your internship that you're going to be taking over there, Corinne, and do us proud. So, just like the individuals who are recognized behind me here in the Hall of Distinction, none of these people behind me set out to be recognized for their successes. Especially as students, they all just worked hard at what they loved and strived to be the best that they could be. We never know what our future holds for us, but we do know that we hold that future in our actions. Wherever you turn this past weekend, our Wabash High School students were making headlines and representing our school and community with pride and honor, doing what they loved and succeeding because they worked hard to be the best that they could be. So you never know what the future holds, but we do know that we hold that future. So to all of those that I've mentioned, to all of those that I haven't mentioned, keep working hard and keep doing what you love and be the best that you can be. Now, before I get to the calendar, one item that I want to make you aware of is we only have 3 weeks left in our grading period. So please make sure that you are checking your grades, looking at your assignments, getting turned in what you need to get turned in, and getting things done on time, okay? Historically, the 4th grading period is the most difficult because of the distractions of warm weather, spring break. Seniors, you've got graduation coming up. So make sure that you are staying focused on what you need to be focused on and don't lose sight of what your goals are, okay? You want to do well this grading period. Don't slack off. Don't put yourself into a hole going into the school year. Okay. Calendar wise, this week is going to be pretty simple, pretty easy, not a lot of distractions. So, taking a look at things here, Tuesday, um, during lunch and advisory, we're going to have Unified Track call out. If you do not know what Unified Track is, this is an amazing team. See Miss Smith, she can give you a lot more details, but it's a lot of fun, and they're going to have their call out and start getting things geared up for their season. Starting at noon, the guidance department is going to be out. They've got a meeting that they've got to attend to. So if you have guidance business, please make sure you get that done in the morning. And then also Tuesday, boys basketball will be at Eastern at home. So we've got that. Monday, I didn't mention anything on Monday because really there is nothing of major importance. Monday is going to be business as usual. So Wednesday, we've got boys basketball versus Heritage High School at home. Thursday looks like business as usual. Friday, Seth's going to be heading down to Indianapolis for the IHSAA swimming state final prelims. So those are on all day. We'll have our Apache Way pass recognition at 2:43. Students, don't forget to use the link that I sent you several weeks ago. If there's another student that you want to recognize, teachers, please feel free to use that link if you would like, but keep writing those passes because we all like to get those pieces of paper in our hand and get them turned in on Friday for cookies and milk. Friday evening, we've got boys basketball versus Peru. This is the last home game of the season and the last game of the season. The boys team will be starting their sectional run next week. So please make sure that if you're able, get out and support these guys. And then Saturday will be swimming state finals. That's it. Like I said, not a tremendous amount going on in the calendar. It's pretty much business as usual this week. So make sure you're getting your grades done. Check your goals. Do what you need to do to reach your goals. And remember, it's a great time to be an Apache. See you, everybody.